My girlfriend said, "Ugh, you're so insecure, I can have guy friends." After going to a concert with her ex without telling me, I said, "Absolutely, you can." What she discovered when she opened Instagram the next morning made her rethink everything. Chapter 1. The message she never sent. You don't forget the moment your stomach drops, not from pain, but from clarity. It was 11:47 p.m. I was halfway through editing a work proposal when her location tag disappeared. No location shared. Strange. I tapped out a quick message. "Hey, you make it home okay?" No reply. I waited. 5 minutes. 10. Then I opened Instagram. The slip. At the top of my feed was a story from her friend Becca. A boomerang of flashing lights, loud music, and the caption, "Living for this night, surprise reunion." I tapped. The next clip was short, maybe 3 seconds. But it was enough. Her face, her laugh, her hand on his shoulder. Her ex. The same guy she swore she'd blocked. The one she called toxic and manipulative. The one who ghosted her for 6 months and came crawling back when his band got a Spotify boost. They were standing arm in arm at a concert, swaying under purple lights. She never mentioned it. Never asked. Never even hinted. The gaslight before the storm. Earlier that week, I had noticed her phone blowing up at night. She kept flipping its screen down. When I asked if anything was going on, she snapped, "Ugh, you're so insecure. I'm allowed to have guy friends." I didn't argue. I just nodded and said, "Absolutely, you can." Because in that moment, I felt it. The shift. This wasn't about her ex. This was about the lie she told herself. That I would never walk away. That I would always be calm, forgiving, quiet. She thought I would sit there, stew in silence, and wait for her to come home with fake apologies and some story about running into him. But I wasn't angry. I was done. The message she never sent. At 12:16 a.m., my phone buzzed. A single notification. Typing. Then nothing. No message. No apology. No explanation. Just that familiar blinking silence. And that was when I started planning what would show up on my Instagram the next morning. Not out of revenge. Out of clarity. Because if she wanted to be free, so did I. Chapter 2. The calm before her collapse. I didn't sleep that night. Not because I was spiraling. Not because I was heartbroken. I was still, alert, watching the final cracks form in something I already knew was broken. Step 1. Disappear. Without saying goodbye. At 7:02 a.m., I unfollowed her on everything. No announcement. No message. No drama. I didn't block her. That would have been mercy. Letting her watch. That was the beginning of the lesson. Next, I removed every tag from every photo we'd taken together. Years of happy couple posts. Gone. Clean. Sterile. She'd have to dig through her own feed to remember what we used to look like. Then I crafted a single story. Step 2. The post. A black and white photo of my hand holding a coffee cup at sunrise. Peaceful. Minimalist. With a caption that said, "If you love someone, set them free. If they come back, check who else they texted first." No names. No direct call out. Just truth wrapped in poetry. I hit post at 8:03 a.m. Within minutes, it started. Step 3. Let the internet do the work. Her best friend, the one who used to reply to all my stories with heart emojis, messaged, "Wait. What happened?" Her cousin DM'd. "Is this about Jess? Did she fuck up?" 3 of her friends unfollowed me silently. One replied, "You're too good for that." I didn't say a word. Because that's the thing about betrayal in the social media age. You don't have to scream. You don't even have to speak. You just have to let people see what they weren't supposed to. And they'll write the rest of the story for you. 9:47 a.m., her wake-up call. She hadn't posted anything yet. No good morning selfie. No amazing night with friends recap. But I could see she was watching my story. On repeat. And then the silence broke. Jess. 9:52 a.m. Can we talk? Jess. 9:54 a.m. It's not what you think. Jess. 10:01 a.m. I didn't tell you because I knew you'd freak out. Jess. 10:06 a.m. Please don't make this public. I didn't respond. Because I wasn't making anything public. She did that all by herself. Chapter 3. What everyone saw. By noon she had started to panic. She messaged me again, rapid-fire texts filled with justifications, half-truths, and the kind of circular logic only the guilty use when they're caught without being caught. You didn't even ask me what really happened. It was just a concert. I didn't even plan it with him. We just ended up there together. You're making this a bigger deal than it is. I still said nothing. Because the moment I opened Instagram again, the real unraveling had already begun. The loyalty collapse. It started with her best friend. The same one who'd posted that concert story the night before. She deleted it. Then, unfollowed Jess. Next came the reposts. Screenshots of my peaceful coffee story were now circulating in her friend group chats. People were speculating. Whispers turned into questions. Then into judgment. And then, someone leaked a screenshot. The screenshot. It was from Jess's own phone. A text she'd sent her friend 2 days ago. Going to the concert with him. Not telling my name. He'd get weird about it. It was supposed to be private. But now it was everywhere. Someone from the group had screen recorded the chat and shared it on their private story with the caption. Nah. You don't do that to someone who's been nothing but loyal. People started picking sides. But most weren't on hers. The ex chimes in. And then came the final twist of the knife. Her ex posted a story. A boomerang of 2 drinks clinking under the caption. Some people act single. So I treated them like they were. He didn't tag her. He didn't need to. The internet connects dots faster than guilt can hide them. Jess's collapse. By 5 p.m. Jess had turned her Instagram private. By 6 o'clock she had taken down nearly every photo of us. At 7:12 p.m. she sent the last message I'd ever read from her. I messed up. I know that now. But please don't turn people against me. This isn't who I am. I didn't respond. Not because I wanted revenge. But because this was who she was when she thought no one was watching. And now everyone saw. Chapter 4. Her apology tour. My silence. By Monday morning she was already rewriting history. Not because she felt guilt. But because she felt exposed. The damage control begins. She started small. Texting mutual friends. Hey, there's a lot of misunderstanding going around. I think people are blowing this out of proportion. Then came the fake humility. I never meant for any of this to get messy. I just needed some space. I didn't cheat. And then the desperation. Please don't believe everything you're hearing. He's just really hurt right now. But none of it was working. Because for once she couldn't control the narrative. She couldn't cry her way out. She couldn't charm or twist or manipulate. People had seen the screenshots. He never posted them. They did. And that's what made her spiral even more. My silence was louder. I hadn't posted anything new. I didn't need to. The one post still hung at the top of my story highlights. Still gathering views. Still sparking quiet DMs from people saying, "Damn, I feel this. She messed up, bro. You deserved better." I wasn't milking sympathy. I was building distance. Every second of silence a step further away from her. And yet she still tried. The voicemail. That night she left a message. Her voice shaking, not with sorrow, but fear. I know you probably hate me. I know I handled things wrong, but please just talk to me. Let me explain. I still care about you. So I played it once. Then deleted it. Because she wasn't trying to heal anything. She was just trying to salvage her image. Behind closed doors from friends, I started hearing things. Apparently she told some people we were on a break. Others heard. He was emotionally unavailable. And the most shameless of all, he was already pulling away. I just didn't want to be alone. But the story was already out of her hands. Her ex had stopped replying to her. Her friend group was split. And one of her oldest college friends texted me directly. You were too solid for her. She needed drama to feel alive. That hit harder than any insult ever could. Because it was true. Final chapter 5. I didn't ruin her reputation. She did. The week after it all blew up, I got a message I didn't expect. It wasn't from her. It wasn't from her friends. It was from her mother. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm not asking you to explain. But thank you for how you treated her while you were together. It was one line. Simple, but devastating. Because it told me everything I needed to know. Even the people closest to her had seen it coming. The mirror turns back to her. Jess tried to recover her image. She deleted dozens of old posts. Tried pivoting her feed into yoga quotes. And mental health reels. Started writing captions about growth and healing. But it didn't land. Not because people were cruel. But because people remember how you made them feel. And Jess had burned too many bridges. Softly, over time. With matches she pretended not to hold. The real revenge. I never exposed her. Never dragged her name through the mud. Never posted the screenshots. Never gave in to the urge to clear my name. Because I didn't need to. I just let her reputation collapse under the weight of her own actions. The silence. The dignity. The restraint. That was the revenge. Letting people realize the truth on their own is always louder than shouting it. The final closure weeks passed. Then, one night I saw her again. At a small bar. Talking to someone new. She looked thinner. Tired. Laughing a little too loud. She saw me, our eyes locked. Just for a second. And in that second, I saw something behind her smile. Recognition. Regret. And maybe, just maybe. Reckoning. Final narration, voiceover ending style. She called me insecure. Said I was overreacting. That she could have guy friends. But she didn't realize. It was never about her guy friends. It was about respect. The kind you don't even notice. Until it's gone. I didn't ruin her reputation. She did that all by herself. And I just let the truth speak louder than I ever could. Was this justice delivered? Or should the storm have gone deeper? Drop your verdict below. I see every comment. Like if you believe silence can be power. And share this tale with someone who's been wronged. Where betrayal meets reckoning. And every quiet soul gets their roar. Masks always slip. Secrets always surface. And revenge always has its hour. Stay sharp. Stay unbroken. Stay tuned.